Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Candidly Vee here, and I am back with another review. So this week we are going to review Netflix's The Tinder Swindler. Let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Candidly Vee here, and we're back. We are back with another review. So this week, y'all, now it is currently number five in the US top shows to watch on Netflix. It is called The Tinder Swindler. So for those of you that haven't heard about it, let me give you a quick little rundown of what it's about, and then I'll tell you my opinions on it and whether or not you should watch it. So I watched The Tinder Swindler because I'd seen a lot of people mention it on IG. I'd seen that a lot of people were talking about it, a lot of people had their own opinions. And quite frankly, I felt that some people's opinions were incorrect that they were giving on IG. And when I had watched the whole movie, well, documentary, whatever the hell it was, movie, documentary series. I mean, it wasn't a series, it was just a one episode. So I guess it's a movie, The Tinder Swindler, docu-movie, something like that. Anyway, don't count me in. But I decided to watch the whole thing. People said they didn't watch the whole thing, they just watched a part of it. And so my thing is, why are you going on social media talking about something that you didn't even watch in its entirety? I hate when people do that. Please don't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the real deal of the real whole story of what happened. So let's be real. Everybody knows about Tinder, right? Everybody has known about it, seen it, been on it, whatever the hell you want to do. I have been on dating sites because I'm a very busy professional, and I've met some amazing people online. Now people say, oh yeah, it's the hookup app, but not everyone's there to hook up, okay? So, I mean, there's a lot of people that are against it. I respect online dating. There have been a lot of marriages that were formed from online dating. It happens. People are busy. Sometimes you ain't going out. You're not in places where you're not putting yourself in places or have the time to put yourself in places where you could be seen, where you can be in, you can meet people. So, anyway, it's neither here nor there. You either love online dating, you hate online dating. It's completely up to you. Everyone's free to have their own opinions. However, The Tinder Swindler. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to ask y'all at the beginning of the video, do you have your wine? If you don't have your wine, go get it, because we're gonna talk movie now. Come on now, y'all better come with it. Bring the wine, you're gonna need it for this one. It's about these women who met this guy on Tinder. Okay, and it's the exact same name. Now, he has multiple identities, which is why he can never be found or found out. Some women got really smart with the fact that they wanted to warn other women about this man because he was still out there and he was still scamming women. He would scam women out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And when I tell you these are like regular women, I'm like, where the hell and how was he able to scam these women into giving him that amount of money? And it's so crazy to me, y'all, because my thing is, this is how I feel about it. Maybe some other people don't feel the same way. There's a lot of miscommunication with the fact that people are saying, well, why would these women give a man money and they've never even met him? Guys, they had met this man, okay? So I can understand why they fell and believed his stories and his identity, because these ladies had met him in person, had slept with him, had spoken to him, had hung out with him, had vacationed with him, had met up with him in different cities. they really got to meet him, and he showed them that he claimed to be a billionaire's son, okay? And he works in the diamond industry. Anyway, I want you guys to go and watch it. So I won't go into too much details about whether or not these women are a little crazy. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. When I watched it, I was like, good for you. I'm so proud of the women taking a stance, because they didn't want this to happen to other women. And it has happened to multiple women. And it was a shame that this has happened, but I can understand and I can see how they all fell for this man and his lies, and because when you Googled him, everything came up. Everything was correct. Everything lined up. Okay, his name, everything. It's so crazy, and it's taking every single ounce of me not to go into details about how these women found out, what happened, what they did next. Like, yo, ooh. But I have to say that I am super, super proud of these women. I am so happy for them, and I'm so happy that they finally got what they needed to get from this whole situation. I'm glad that they have brought this to women's attention. I think that there should be more women who do get scammed into these situations. I pray to God, and I'm not married yet, so you just never know how dating's gonna go. So anyway, I pray to God that, well, I have been married, but that's neither here nor there. Touch wood, I pray to God that this never happens to me, but I do use internet dating because I don't have time. My schedule is so busy, guys. I do not have the time to go to bars, to go to lounges. I mean, I did meet one guy once at the airport. I'm not even gonna lie. I met him at the airport in the security line. We exchanged numbers. We dated for a while. Like, he was cool. And I love when you have those really nice, unexpected situations. And we were in a different state. It was so crazy because we were both in a different state traveling back to Houston, and we were both on 2 different flights, but from the same state. It was crazy. It was so crazy. We couldn't believe it when we were talking to each other. We're like, oh my God, what? Wow, okay. You know, and it turned out that we actually lived really close to each other, just down the street, 5 minutes away from each other. And we had never met each other before, ever. But we met at the airport. I'll do a story time, y'all, because I swear, like, this type of stuff is interesting. I forget about how interesting my life can be sometimes. But that was an interesting story. But anyway, women get scammed and men get scammed on the internet. You know, there are a lot of internet trolls out there. There are a lot of people on the internet that just find pleasure in scamming people. I don't understand why. I just feel like, get a job and, you know, earn an honest living like everybody else. But there are a lot of people that don't feel this way. So I think that it's very important that the people that do find themselves in these situations, for them to speak up. It can be a very scary situation. I think that a lot of the times when you are in these types of situations, you may need some time or some type or form of therapy after, because you are emotionally opening up yourself to these people or this person, and they are telling you everything. And it's worse when they're showing you that everything they have said to you is true. Okay? It was believable. I personally, as soon as, if I just met you on the internet, a month into it, yeah, you can coax me and think that we all good and all this stuff, but a month into it, I'm not falling for your crap. So my thing is, if you're asking me for money and thousands of dollars after the first month, deuces, I'm out. I would not have done that, but I can understand, but there are some women that may have, you know, and I can see why. Once you watch the movie on Netflix, you will understand why these women did what they did. And I would, honestly guys, seriously, watch it from the beginning to the end so that you can find out the whole story, see how the circle was, and see how he really was an amazing con artist. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta give him some props because he ain't stupid. Like, the way he did it, the way he mastered that whole situation was amazing to me. I was like, dang, okay. And there's one lady, and if you watch the show, you gonna know exactly which one I'm talking about, where I was like, yes, honey. Yes, honey. She thought quick. But, you know, I'm just saying, there are a lot of women that get in these situations, and the more that people talk about it, the more that we can see that it's not okay, and the more we can put a stop to these con artists, okay? Why are you trampling on my heart? I'm just trying to love out here in these streets, okay? Anyway, guys, I would definitely recommend that you watch the Tinder Swindler, especially if you are into online dating, just so you can see another reason why you should watch out for these crazy people doing certain things out on the internet. I mean, I know that's crazy, but this guy been doing it for years. Pro. Absolute pro. But that's all I have for today, y'all. I done watched a good show. I watched it with my wine and I was hooked. I said, ooh. And I feel that I think it's a damn shame for women to judge women that have fell for this, or men to judge people that have fell into situations. There's some things that I'm like, never stop, lady. No, come on, open your eyes. But with the Tinder Swindler, I kind of understand it. But then at the same time, I kind of feel like, why the hell would a billionaire's son be on Tinder? But, you know, when all the social medias and everything all align and everything lines up, and he's showing you the real deal, and he's spending all this money in front of you and taking you places and flying you out and doing all of this, who ain't gonna believe it? I mean, you showing me you got it. You got Rolls Royce driving you around. You got a bodyguard that follow you. You living that life, and you about that life, and we can see that life, okay? Child, I think I need therapy after watching that show. I ain't gonna lie. But it's a good show to watch. Go watch it. Anyway, I'm done, y'all. Back to sipping on my wine and watching some more TV. And I'll be back with another review shortly. Peace out. Bye.